Welcome to Healthy Minutes, brought to you by Cigna. I'm registered dietitian Heather Leeds. Today we're talking about managing your weight. Staying a healthy weight is about managing your energy balance. So calories equal energy. When you eat or drink calories, that's energy in. When you burn calories through physical activity, that's calories out, or energy out. So there's 3 simple tips that we're going to talk about today that will help you to better manage your weight. The first tip is watching how often you eat. So timing is very important. Making sure that you have a healthy snack every 3 to 4 hours in between meals is a great way to ensure that you don't get over hungry and you don't overeat at your next meal. The second tip is paying attention to balance. Balance is very important when it comes to creating healthy energy calories that your body can use. There are 5 different food groups. There's fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy. All food groups need to be considered when making your healthy meal choices. For example, if you had a fruit and yogurt parfait, the fruit would count as your fruit group, the granola would count as your grain group, and the yogurt would count as your dairy group. That would be 3 different food groups that you're having for breakfast. When you plan your mid-meal snack, it's always good to choose a food group that you haven't yet eaten. For instance, if you had a golf ball size of almonds, which is a 1/4 cup, as your mid-meal snack, that would count towards your protein group. Now you've had 4 different food groups before you move on to your next meal. Another thing to consider, the last and final tip, but maybe the most important tip, is portion control. With each of these 5 food groups, you should be paying attention to how much you're eating. For instance, when you're choosing proteins such as lunch meats or chicken breast, a deck of cards is 4 ounces, which is a standard serving for protein. Or if you're trying fish as your protein source, a checkbook is a really good guide to use as a serving size. If you're choosing to have almonds or some kind of nuts as your protein snack, a golf ball size equals a 1/4 cup for a serving. When it comes to your fruits and vegetables, it's not as hard to get your fruits and veggies in as you may think. If you're choosing fruit or vegetables, as long as they're cut up, a 1/2 cup, which is a cupcake wrapper full, is 1 serving size. Or if you're choosing raw leafy green vegetables, 1 cup, or the size of a baseball, is a serving size. When it comes to your dairy, it's pretty easy to stay within the serving size range, since your yogurts are typically about 6 to 8 ounces, which is a standard serving, or your packaged cheese is about 1 ounce, which is a standard serving size. Now the carbohydrate group or the grain group is a little bit more tricky. People tend to eat a little bit more in that group. So 1 cup of cooked pasta, rice, or cereal is actually 2 starch servings, and that's the size of a tennis ball or a baseball. And 1 slice of bread, a serving size, is equivalent to an iPhone as a visual. Or when it comes to bagels, a medium-sized bagel, which is the size of a can of 6-ounce tuna, is actually 2 starch servings. When it comes to managing your weight, don't forget these 3 simple tips. Timing, planning healthy snacks in between meals every 3 to 4 hours. Balance, eating a variety of food throughout the day to help manage your energy levels. And portion, don't forget to pay attention to those portion sizes of each of the 5 food groups. For more information, visit choosemyplate.gov. Thank you for watching. Be looking out for more Healthy Minute segments.